Hello, welcome to Candidates Corner. Greater Seattle Korean Association was recently awarded the Voter Education Fund grant from King County. And as part of this grant, our main goal is really two-part. Number one, education of the voting process, and also to encourage new voter registration. And then also, secondly to that, the education piece is to also inform you about the actual candidates that are running, because we hear a lot of the times that people really, when our voters, they don't really know too much about the candidate. So our goal here is to bring the candidate to you and let you hear from their words, just their background, not only their platform, but just their background, and also what kind of people they are as well. So today, we're very excited to have Amiya Ingram. Welcome, Amaya, to Candidates Corner. Amaya is running for King County Executive. So we're very pleased to have her. Um, Before we just start with the questions, I do have to preface that this is not an endorsement from Greater Seattle Korean Association. We have given all candidates in this position an opportunity to interview. So today we have Amaya. And Amaya, our viewers, and we're just very curious to learn and understand, if you could please just tell us about your background firstly, and then sort of why you is this your first time running? Or
My first time running, yes, yes.
great. So what was your kind of vision and calling to run in the first place? And then if elected, kind of what walk us through maybe what would be your first maybe 2 to 3 months, and
Mhm.
what you start hit the ground running, right? And so we're very curious to know that. And then just anything that's on your heart that you'd like to share with our community would be great. So if that sounds okay, I'll let you take it away.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Amiya Ingram. As Sam mentioned, I am so grateful to be here today, and particularly grateful for the opportunity to just see the fruits of the labor of the grants that are being given in the community and seeing small business owners, nonprofits really use those to their advantage. So when I was younger, I really loathed math and science. I even used to complain to my mom about taking me to this internship I had with the DoD. But about 15 years later, now I would finally see the reason why all of that experience would come to play now. And during that time, I worked on the modernized flexible engine diagnostic system. I worked on budget and analysis for the Federal Aviation Administration to implement new technology. And that boosted me into attending a historically black college and university where I raised $18,000 for black engineers, where I pioneered the National Society of Black Engineers chapter on my campus, and was a part of the award-winning Aristocrat of Bands. Obtaining and holding a scholarship as well as working a 9 to 5, or not really 9 to 5, more of like odd different hours and 9 to 5 on the weekends. And during this time, I really gained a different perspective on life, having to work through college and keep a roof over my head during the pandemic. It really gave me a perspective of the working class person, and I just kept working to, release myself from that situation of being underpaid. And so I worked so hard and applied to Microsoft, and that's what landed me here. I worked for Microsoft for about 3 years, and during that time, I started my own business called Shapeshareware, which allowed me to really implement some of my creativity and just abilities I had to give back to the community throughout the community and beyond. That includes giving $12,000 back, having events at Top Golf, having boxes given away to the homeless community. And so all of these things have culminated into educational success, but also a partnership and community and giving back. How can I use my intellect and the things that I've learned thus far to make a bigger impact on the community? And so that kind of brings me here today. When I look at King County, I want to provide a vast opportunities, whether those be for people who are pursuing an education, pursuing a trade, have a small business, or want to be in tech. I want to make sure that we are equipped to do those things, whether that be through educational reform, working with universities to see which careers are boosting economically year after year, and where we could possibly see some change and decline, and maybe where we should begin reevaluating how we are suggesting students in our younger generation take up their responsibilities and how they will show up in the economy for the generations to come. I look forward to implementing programs like the Small Business Stabilization Program, which will be giving programs like nonprofits and businesses stipends monthly to help them keep their doors open, more outreach for the community, and just creating a cultural shift that I really believe our region could benefit from. Not only that, creating a tiny transit village initiative, allowing our homeless community to have their own town dedicated to allowing them to grow, develop, and learn how to be equipped back in life again. And last but not least, talked about this, but the educational reform program, giving internship, rotational programs, and those opportunities to individuals who may not have them. When I look at myself in the mirror every day running this race, I notice something that I notice every day, that I am a Black woman. And a lot of this times I often question my place in this world. I question my position. I question how I got here. And I feel that a lot of people are not alone in that. There are a lot of people that may question if they belong, may question, how they will be able to appear in the world due to a lack of resources, due to a lack of support, and just due to cultural norms not being ready for what they have to offer. And if that is you, I just want to encourage you today that this platform, this campaign is about using your skills, no matter who you are, to create the impact and the change that you would want to see in the community. And unfortunately, our ethnic communities are usually left out of that forecast, that vision. But I'm here to put us back in the equation and provide that opportunity for many more people, not just people that look like me, but people who aspire to dream bigger, make a positive impact, and make a bold and courageous decision to take a turn for the better of humanity.
Wow, amazing. Thank you again, viewers, for tuning in to Candidate's Corner. And thank you once again, Amaya,
Thank
for
you.
for just sharing your vision for our community. I think Maya, you had just a few words you wanted to share too.
Yes, Amaya Tupia Haseyo
감사합니다.
Kamsamida.